What's up, wrestling fans? Welcome back to Off the Rails Wrestling, where we cover the WWE from the past and the present. There's always one superstar who defines an era, the face of the company, the standard, the mountain everyone else is trying to climb. For many years, that spot has belonged to names like Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes. But what if I told you the person sitting at the very top of the wrestling world right now isn't who you think it is? It's not the tribal chief. It's not the American Nightmare. It's not even the voice of the voiceless. It's Rhea Bloody Ripley. And today, we're going to break down exactly why Rhea Ripley has become the true face of WWE, by comparing her directly to the biggest stars in the business across four key areas: crowd reception, marketing power, charisma, and entrances. And by the end of this video, you might just realize Mommy is on top of the mountain. Let's start with the most important factor in wrestling, the crowd. Because at the end of the day, if the audience isn't reacting, none of this matters. Roman Reigns? For years, he was polarizing. Loud boos, mixed reactions, and while his tribal chief run flipped that into dominant heel heat, it's a very controlled reaction. The audience respects him. They acknowledge him, but it's calculated. CM Punk? One of the loudest reactions in wrestling history, no doubt. His returns feel like cultural moments, but those reactions are often tied to nostalgia, controversy, and the story outside the ring just as much as inside it. Cody Rhodes? Arguably the purest babyface reaction in WWE today. The crowd sings his theme, supports his journey, and invests emotionally in his story, but it's very traditional, very hero conquers all. Now, Rhea Ripley? She's something different. Rhea doesn't just get a reaction, she gets every reaction. Cheers, boos, screaming, chants, social media explosions. She's a heel who gets cheered like a babyface, but still controls the crowd like a villain. That's one of the hardest things to do in wrestling, and she does it effortlessly. When Rhea walks out, the audience doesn't just react, they erupt. And not because they're told to, but because they want to. That's not just popularity, that's power. Now, let's talk about marketing, the machine behind the superstar. Roman Reigns has been positioned as the guy for years. He's been in commercials, posters, video games, you name it. WWE built him into a global icon. Cody Rhodes? He's the company's modern hero. Clean cut, media friendly, and perfect for interviews, appearances, and brand partnerships. CM Punk? He's the wild card. His appeal is rooted in rebellion. He doesn't always fit the corporate mold, but that's exactly why people are drawn to him. But Rhea Ripley? She's breaking the mold entirely. Rhea doesn't look like the traditional face of a global company, and that's exactly why she works. She represents a new generation, edgy, authentic, unfiltered. She dominates on social media. She trends constantly. Her look is instantly recognizable. Her fan base spans wrestling fans, casual viewers, and even people outside the wrestling bubble. And here's the key difference. Roman Reigns feels like a chosen face of the company. Cody Rhodes feels like a designed face of the company. Rhea Ripley feels like a natural face of the company. She isn't being pushed into that role. She's taking it. Charisma is the hardest thing to measure, but you know it when you see it. Roman Reigns has evolved into one of the most commanding presences in wrestling. Every word feels important. Every pause feels intentional. CM Punk? Electric on the microphone. One of the best talkers of all time. He connects through realism and emotion. Cody Rhodes? Incredible storyteller. Passionate, polished. He makes you believe in his journey. But Rhea Ripley? She doesn't just speak, she owns every second she's on screen. She doesn't need long promos. She doesn't need dramatic monologues. Her body language alone tells you everything. The way she walks, the way she looks at her opponents, the way she interacts with the crowd. It's confidence, it's dominance, it's presence. And maybe most importantly, she feels effortless. Nothing about Rhea feels forced. And in wrestling, that's rare. Because while others are playing characters, Rhea Ripley feels like she is the character. Now, let's talk entrances, because this is where legends are made. Roman Reigns' entrance is iconic, slow, methodical, larger than life. It feels like the final boss entering the arena. Cody Rhodes? Grand, emotional, the crowd singing along, it feels like a moment every single time. CM Punk? Instant energy. The second that music hits, the building explodes. But Rhea Ripley? Her entrance is an experience. The music hits, and instantly the atmosphere changes. It's darker, heavier, different. She walks out with absolute authority, no hesitation, no doubt. And then there's the crowd. They don't just react, they participate. From the headbanging, to the chants, to the sheer volume of noise. Rhea's entrance doesn't just introduce her, it announces that everything is about to revolve around her. That's aura. That's star power. So when you take all of this into account, crowd reaction, marketing appeal, charisma, entrances, what do you get? You get someone who isn't just keeping up with the biggest names in WWE, she's surpassing them. Roman Reigns may still be the standard of dominance, Cody Rhodes may be the heart of the company, CM Punk may be the voice of rebellion, but Rhea Ripley, she's the present, she's the future, she's the moment. She connects with audiences in a way that feels fresh. She commands attention without trying, and she represents a shift in what the face of WWE even looks like. And maybe that's the biggest reason of all. Rhea Ripley isn't just standing at the top of the mountain, she is the mountain. And right now, everyone else is just trying to climb it. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, do you think Rhea Ripley is the face of WWE? Or is someone else still holding that spot? I'll see you in the next one.